Hello and welcome back to another great park in the world of Rollercoaster Tycoon called Coaster Canyon, which does indeed feature a canyon and some coasters. So far so good, right? But oh, a great start, and now my mouse dies on me. I'll be right back. And back. Yeah, stuff like that happens, you know? Me being professional and all that. No, but like I was saying, you know, all is going well so far. However, we have 12 grand burning a hole in our pocket. And quite a big hole. A 12 grand big hole. And we need to do something with it. Now, I want to build a coaster. The thing is, however, right now, we are in March year 2. I don't want to start building over here, you know. I want to start building over here when it's like June or July, not in March, you know. Otherwise, we're running ahead of schedule. See? So, we need to build this coaster over here. The thing is, however, I also want, you know, a water ride here. I'm thinking of the log fume, to be honest. And I think we should build that here first, because that is a lot harder to get a decent track with than it is with the coaster. So to that end, despite us having 12 grand, we are gonna build that log fume here first, and it's gonna be above these rides over here. Now we might want to looking at this here, we might want to extend this just a little bit. I'll put this back on. Yeah, just this. Wow, look at this. From over here we have a crap load of space. In fact, there's so much of it, I don't really see why we would... Well, we can use this for the coaster then, right? So we are gonna build it across on top. And we're also gonna need to expand our path. But before I do that, and I almost forgot, but what we also need to do is do a quick pricing check on our rides. So, let's go. Get the right view for the stuff here. Now, what I'm seeing here is this one, the Galloper ride. Yeah, the ship is still profitable as ever. Yeah, I don't know what it is really, but this ship is just, oh man, it's just amazing really. I mean, that is just it. It is amazing. Anyway, I see that this, you know, Canyon Galloper needs its pricing. And look at that, man. That's not a lot of profit really. Right, so we need to adjust that, so we can at least get some peeps going on it. Yeah, 50 cents will do. And the same is really true for the slide here. I also don't see anybody going on it, though for some reason the slide made us a lot more profit. Yeah, then again, that ride is really quick. I mean, all they do is slide down and then done. While over here, they get 25 freaking rounds on the Galloper ride. Maybe that was actually the mistake. Maybe I need to tune this down in the future, you know? Not have it go up to the max. I don't know. Anyway, that's all worries for later. So we got the pricing done. Let's also do a quick vandalism check. See if there is any. It's looking to be all quite alright. Yeah, look at that. Nothing demolished. Well-behaved guest. Oh, I like them. So, good. Now it's time to get that water right then. First though, let's get the view back to normal. Bam. Hotkeys for the win. Now, in terms of the water ride, you know, the log fume, I'm thinking of building it over here on this very line over here. However, how is the... Yeah, we should have the space really. The thing is that this underground curve here, this is a real nuisance. Oh, and by the way, let's check the ratings. Oh, that's not so bad actually. I thought this would be a lot lower really. Alright, fine. Cool, happy with that. I don't think we have the rating. No, we don't have the ratings on the Canyon, the car. But we'll get that. So, because of this curve, we need to kind of... I could build it at height 4 and then have it like in between over here, you know, because these are at height 2. Height 4 is more or less the highest I want to go with the station. I don't want to go any higher under any circumstances, so... Right, well, now that we have established that, time to get that station built, I guess. And that's gonna be quite a challenge actually, to get it where we want it. Though maybe from this view it is a bit easier. You know what, let's just start the building. What's the best way? So, here we go. I know I could also build the river ride, but if I would do that, then that would certainly blow through our complete budget. So, because, you know, river rides are nice, but for some reason I am incapable of building small versions of them. Do I want the S-bend? Yeah, I do. Right, so if I'm right, this is just to check. Yeah, it's possible. Alright, so that's good. That's a win. Win for us. Oh. However, the fact that... this is a little bit less of a win, really, because... Can I terraform this tile here? No. Balls. Well, that's certainly... an issue, to put it like that. Right. Can I... Well, the only real way here is to just shorten the station a bit. First though, we'll remove the pieces leading up to the station. Like so. And let's just move it all the way backwards to over here and see how far we can get it. Oh, that's... Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty decent station length here. No, we could even go one further with it. Oh, that's perfect. Nothing to worry about. Fine, game, fine. You throw a... Oh. Okay, maybe we need to go one further back even. Right, could I go... No. Yeah, I think that this is really the only way. So we'll go even further back. Alright, so far it's not going as planned, but look, there we are. Right, now it's just a matter of building it, and I'm actually... yeah, we are going to utilize the terrain a little bit here. I mean, why not, right? I mean, the game has granted us this beautiful canyon to utilize, we might as well do so. I can't go too high with this, otherwise I'll never get this back to... Yeah, height 9 is the height it can go without the aid of the terrain. So I want to be going down like this, and I need to be going underground at the moment, or well, just terraform the canyon a little bit. Look, and then a curve right after. Look, keeps us within the bounds of the park. Perfect, I'd say. And then we'll go down some more. Wow, the speed on it though. Oh well, that's crazy. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. Cool, and underground sections in it too. Those will certainly add to the ratings. The wholly ever important ratings. Now I could go back to the station right now, but I feel that would be a little bit lame, so... I don't want to go overboard with this ride though, so we're not gonna make this like a crazy super long track. If I go straight here... Wait, let's get the supports on. Yeah, I should be able to... Oh no, actually, I need an S-bend and then to the other side. Now I should be able to... Look, like this. Perfect, really cool. If I go up now... Oh, look at that. I can even go above everything. Nice. Alright. Right now, I feel like we have done enough shenanigans. And it's time for us to get back to the station. So, let's see here. Right. It's looking... This is actually becoming a much more complicated track design than I had initially planned for. Not that I really mind, but, you know, this wasn't really what I set out for when I started this. Anywho, oh, and vandalism. Wow. So this is like a particularly bad area of the park then, huh? I guess. We'll go up here to height 4. And right now it's just, you know, the tracks leading back to the station like this. Look, I think that this is actually still a pretty decent ride all in all. So, yeah, we should have a winner on our hands here. Now, I'm gonna pause this because this is a true nightmare. What I need is to see where I can hook this up to. From over here, it would be quite difficult, you know, just looking at it. Because I need to drop like 3 height levels. Oh man, I can't get the right view really on it. Well, I'm thinking of doing actually, but I don't know if that's even possible because of this track. I get supports back on. No, that doesn't help me at all. I don't know, what we're gonna try is see if we can get it above the station over here, drop down one, and then squeeze ourselves in between the ride exit and this track. I don't know if there's space for that, but just eyeballing it, there should be space just for that. You know, that whole queue. Let's see. Oh, never mind. There is also... I should still be able to pull that off though, so nothing's lost just yet. Let's see. Oh, and this one's also gonna be a bitch. Oh, if I do it like that though, that's interesting. Right, well, we will test ride this, because we also need ratings. And this is going to be quite a challenge right now here. But we'll see if we can get this to where we need it. So far, it's looking good actually. Right now, if I go down here, this should be... Oh, nice! Look at that! Oh, that's not really what I had in mind. I don't want it to hook up to that square really, so... Then again, that's the only... Oh, I just... Yeah, I should be able to do it like this. And that's how I want it. Nice! Look at that. Perfect, I'd say. Really good. So, we'll use some tarmac here. You know what, we'll go with grey tarmac. And, yeah, this is going to be also interesting. Let's get the cliff faces on here. I should be able to just go down like this. And right now, if I go over here and then go down like this... Look! Demolished benches? No. But I know that the game still thinks that there are benches, so we are gonna replace those. Oh no. Alright. Apparently the game doesn't think they're benches. And rightfully so, because they are not there. Yeah, what was I thinking? Anyway, this is all looking rather good, I must admit. I thought it would be a lot harder to hook all that stuff up to over there, but turns out it isn't, so... Win for us, I'd say. Let's get some setting up here, you know, in terms of stuff and all that jazz. To be honest, I mean, you know, the log view, like I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Previously, I've rated it very low. However, as of late, you know, it's really climbing in like my, well, you know, what I think of it in my esteem list of rides. So, and that is especially because the ratings each and every time, they quite surprise me. And this track, it's quite, well, long, you know. It has some length to it, some body, some oomph. Goes in the ground and all that. So I'm thinking that this could actually be something like a 6 in the ratings, maybe even. Well, that's alright. That is quite positive, I must admit, you know. Might be a little bit too much to wish for, but... Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at 5 and, I don't think it will disappoint us. We are gonna get another just loose mechanic, because we got quite a sizable amount of rides. I also need another guard, apparently, because, well, you know, we've seen the benches getting demolished. And that was only moments after I did the whole vandalism check. Can you imagine? Right. How long is it going already? It is already going 55 seconds. We got 9 boats. So in terms of settings over here, minimum waiting time, I'm just gonna put that up to like 15 seconds. To get like an even flow of boats through the whole ride, you know. Because, I mean, this would be the worst situation, that all the boats are on the right and then the guests are just waiting. I mean, that's no good. So, well, now then. Yeah, we're gonna call this the Wild Wadi. Oh, hell yes. Alright, looking good. Then, well, in terms of a, well, it is kind of a canyon river, but this is the thing that I really like, you know, the fact that we utilize this height difference here. I think that will especially add to the ratings. Very good. I approve of this ride. I wish we had more stuff like this. Oh, and look at that. We now got 14 grand and we're still only in April. You know what? We might even be able to get ourselves a grand coaster. If we could get ourselves a grand coaster in April year 2, then park's in the pocket. I mean, it's that simple, really. Wow. So, if we go with the orange track, it is kind of, I don't know, a bit different. I think we should go with... there is this blue coaster, but in terms of like the rest of the park, it's more of like a yellow, pink, red, green, a bit of cheerful coloring. I think we should break that up a little bit and go with a more darker blue style of coloring here. Say like this, you know. This totally adds a different touch to this section of the park. I think it looks good, you know. I think the parks need this. Maybe though I could switch this around and have this be blue. I actually like this more, so we're gonna stick with this. That's set up. Perfect! Well, another great ride added. And now, well, what we really need as well here now is a grand coaster. So, which is it gonna be? Well, I know which one it's gonna be, but... looking at it, oh, you know what, another thing? How's the research going? Oh, I thought that this will, you know, I thought my spidey sense tingled here for a moment, but no, it did not. However, I did saw that we had swing inverter ship, 3D cinema. What else is left, really? Well, the shoebox, that one's left. For the rest, there's not much here anymore that we could get. Nor is there over here. We won't get a rowing attraction because that's pointless. But I mean, I wouldn't even know where to build it because we couldn't even get water here because we're at the bottom of the earth, the planet's core. So, well, coaster. Well, I think you all knew it. It's gonna be this one. I think we could get this up to grand with 14k of cash to spend on it, and don't forget some really nice terrain features. And what I'm thinking is of putting the station over here, just on ground level really, and have the lift utilize the terrain over here. This is a bit of an issue for that though. So yeah, that is really a bit of an issue, this small but quite important gap. However, if I look at the terrain over here, what I could do really, though it is a bit cheap, what I could do is just raise the terrain over here. That would be, well, quite expensive to do, you know, and just, well, extend the canyon cliff a little bit. We could do that if the design really calls for it, but we're not there yet. So first of all, let's build this and see if that's really needed, you know. I mean, we could just as well build a track design that doesn't need these drastic measures. Right. Let's build this a bit more backwards like that. And well, here we go then. Let's build this, right? Okay, that is immediately an issue I spot there. If I could... No, I cannot curve that around over there. But I think we could go... No, I need to do that like one earlier. I think though that... No, we don't hit the track here. That's good. Right, we can then have the curve around. Because that is really what I was aiming for, to get out of the Maya really over here. However, right now we're not utilizing the terrain at all, really, what I was aiming to do. Then again, this coaster doesn't really need to do it, but I'd like it to. So, to that end, you know what we could do over here is just like this, you know, have a, yeah, that is most definitely bringing it right where I want. And because of that maneuver that we had to do there, we also don't really need, you know, to, well, increase the canyon cliff. So, look at that. Look at the difference in price as well. Amazing. Yeah. Alright, let's get this up to the maximum height. Well, actually, no. Let's leave it at 30 because, I mean, this is already crazy amounts of speed that we have to get rid of, you know? That we have to deal with. Right, so I'm at height 14. That's high enough to go above everything, pretty much. I would love to go up and then make a curve, but since that is not possible, we'll have a very, very mellow curve over here, like this. And, oh, I'm seeing that I might be going right for these towers over here now. I mean, the thing is that building so high above the ground as we're doing right now is... Oh, I thought I was going behind it. Yeah, I need these supports on to guide me a little bit with this. No, but the thing as well is with, you know, these, well, building so high is that it is crazy expensive. So you know what? We're not gonna go through the towers just yet. No. No, we're gonna go down even some more. So that the coaster won't be so crazy expensive. Go up here. Right now speed isn't great on it, so we'll do like a helix down large. And then a helix down small. Right, and now I think I'm more or less lined up perfectly for going in between the towers. And we are also just going above... Oh, I'm actually going right at the towers. Balls! It is kind of difficult to... Crap! That's not what I was hoping for. Could I... No. If I... No. Yeah, that's not really gonna happen like that now, is it? No. Great, so the helix is a thing that I kind of need to forget about just for now. Well, actually, no. We could just... No, I need to forget about that for now. At least in that spot, it's not gonna happen. Oh, and that's also an issue. So the whole drop needs to be adjusted because of it. That's alright though. I can live with that. Look, we're going up and down. What a coaster is supposed to be doing. And then we'll have... Wow, interesting track design. However, am I running into things which I should not really run into? No, they seem to be doing... Wow. I'm actually building on the backside of our own coaster here. That's interesting. And right now we're going below it. Wow, the track design. I must admit that I'm quite surprised actually by how much space I have available here. What I really want though is for this coaster to also go a bit over there. So, well, that's not that hard. All I need to do is just build over there. So, we'll do that. Like so, with the drop. What I would really love is to go... Yeah, but that's not gonna happen, so... I would love to go below that water ride over there. Not gonna happen. No. Right, well in that case we'll leave it at height 5. And we'll go up, you know, once more. Because we should have plenty of speed to pull all these shenanigans off, you know. Then we'll go down once more. And right now let's see if we can get this to go below. We can indeed. That's nice. Oh. Oh, this is even more crazy. But fine. I like crazy. Oh, and right now we could... Oh, that's nice. Oh, actually, it's not nice. Why? Because I kind of want to be over here. So that way we can still get above ground quite easily. Oh, and I'm looking at the cache at the moment. And I might also want to consider getting back to the station. Soonish. So we'll see to that as well. First though, we'll have a helix down. You know, the helix that I wanted for. Oh, maybe not. Because there is the water ride. Water ride is starting to become annoying at this point, which is not good. Okay, so I need to keep that at height 9. Just a little bit longer, but that's alright. Let's see, what can we do from this angle here? I now go down. Let's change the view. Well, this is looking hopeful, I must admit. Right, I think it does line us up with the station. All that I really need is... Oh wow, really? So if I make a steep drop, then bam! And we can have brakes even. We might need those, but look at this. And 3.5 grand left. That's perfect. All I gotta say about it. Perfect, really. So I will put this over there. Wow, what a coaster design. I mean, in all honesty, I don't think that this will have bad ratings. But in any case, you can check that for me while I quickly get some pathing and infrastructural stuff done here. So, let's see. We are gonna give this quite the Q size. Because this coaster could be a grand coaster. It has all the potential for it. So, let's see. Right, like so. We'll go back over here, all the way up till there, like that. I am gonna block that off though, like this. I am curious though to the speeds that the coaster will have. 80 is quite reasonable though. 50 through that curve. Oh, that might be too much. That might be too much. That curve right there. Saw that. We might need to break it a little bit, you know. Just looking at it right now, we might have to break it. I mean, the speeds that it has throughout the whole ride are just crazy, really. Yeah, I think if we break it after the second drop, then we still have good ratings. It's just that, well, maybe that's not needed. Maybe I'm being a little bit too... Oh, it's not grand. Wow, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean 7.8, you know, 7.9 is good, but the fact that this is not grand, if I'm honest, you know, this is pretty decent track design. There are lots of drops, curves. Well, the one thing that I don't have is that helix. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why it's not grand. I don't know really. To be honest, I am a bit disappointed. Even though this is good. I mean, you know, it's not grand per se. It's close. It's only 0.14 off. But it's not grand. Damn it! Oh man. Oh well. I don't consider this a failure or anything. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that it's not grand. Also, because we are now making quite a bit of profit, I am not going to charge $7. I'm gonna keep it at 6, so that guests won't leave this park prematurely, which is my suspicion of, you know, the cause of advertising campaigns in the previous park. So good. Well, we'll set it up. But wow, not grand. I am quite surprised by it. I really thought that this track would be grand. I mean, in terms of track design, it's good. Though what it also does is it completely hides all the rides here. That is a thing that I had not taken into consideration. And to be honest, I'm not all that happy about it, really. I quite liked the look of our park before we had covered everything in supports, really. Yeah, I'm not really digging it that much, to be honest. Maybe I could get like another steel thing coaster with tiny support. No, there's no space. There's no space for that at all. So what we will do, we need to give this like staff, fixed mechanic, handy dude. We also need to color it. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Yes, fixed mechanic. You. Look, you got duties to do here. Be trapped on this square forever. That's your duty. We will open it up. We'll name it. How about we're gonna call this? We are gonna call this the Canyon Anaconda. No, we're gonna call this the Canyonda. Anacanyonda. No, we're just gonna call it Anaconda. Like that. Yeah. Why not? Anacondas. You know, coloring. Crap. No, that's not the coloring. I'm doing it again. I need this to be coloring. There. Let's turn on this. Oh man, they are so massive. So view intruding. Well, I mean, I guess I knew what I signed up for, you know, when building a wooden coaster like this. But still, I mean, it's so... Oh, man. Yeah, I think, you know, if I were to make this grand, what I really need is, like, some more track features, like, from this curve onwards, you know? Have, like, go over here, helix, and then... I'm not going to do that, mind you. I'm going to leave it as is. But I think that if we were to make it grand, or maybe we would even have to go like from over here in the cliff, go below over here, helix, and then I think that would have made it grand. But we might do that at a later time though, because I don't think that I'm going to build much more over here. So it could always happen. Could always not happen as well. So... An anaconda. You are gonna be green. Though what is really gonna be important are your support colors. That is too much yellow. We are not going to have it like this. No. 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 Not like that either. I could have it be like this. And if I then get these... Ew. Ew. No, 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 no. Hell no. No. Maybe those white supports were actually the best we could get, really. To be honest. You know, all the other ones are just so... Yeah. Yeah, I think that the white supports really are like the only thing really it has going for it, because the rest all just looks, it just doesn't have it, if you know what I mean. You know what, we're gonna change this to maybe like, ooh, this red line, man, it looks amazing. If I go with the blue line here, and then now this is totally not Anaconda related, but I think we've lost that path a while ago. So well, this looks quite alright. If I make this a tad bit more green, this doesn't look so bad either, really, to be honest. Oh man, but supports, man, how do the regular normal brown supports look? I don't know. It all looks ugly. I want my rides back. Yeah. That's totally a thing I totally forgot about, I have to admit, and it's kind of, you know, I'm not happy about this, but, well, it is what it is. Oh, a white track. Yeah, yeah, and if I then go with, I don't really know, is there like a train on the tracks right now, that so I can see what the colors look like? Train, are you there? Train. No train? No, I think because I opened it, there's no train anymore. That's alright though. Yeah, we're gonna go with these colors. Good. Well, oh, not so good. I want 3 trains. So luckily though, nobody is on the ride yet, so we haven't lost a lot there. But yeah, we're gonna see. Let's see. 11 cars. Look, that's 3 trains, and that's totally what I want. So there we go. Well, one thing that we haven't checked on is the Wild Weddy. Look at that. Look at what I said. This could be higher than 6, and bam, it is. And the ratings on it, wow, yeah, this ride is, I mean, it's climbing even more, and it's actually to the point that it is like my favorite water ride. That's a total 180 change from what it was when I first played this game, you know? Oh wow. Anyway, yeah, so far so good. We got ourselves an almost grand coaster, but almost grand is not grand. So, will we get a grand coaster? We will find that out next time when we play more Rollercoaster Tycoon.